Welcome, welcome, guys and dolls, to Water Country, USA, located in wonderful Williamsburg, Virginia. It's right next door to Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, with all of the thrill awesome attractions. But since we had never been here and we're celebrating birthdays, we rented a cabana and checked it out for ourselves. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Sharing the Middle with the Motivational Pinup. I'm a total goofball who likes to talk about middle of the life stuff to inspire others to live brilliant, bold, and beautifully empowered lives. And I firmly believe with all of my soul that one of the best ways to empower yourself is to travel. Despite what her face may have been showing you, she was actually getting bored and she really wanted to go on the slide. So I love her giggles. She's so happy. Oh my gosh, she just couldn't get enough. Couldn't get enough. Luke and Aaron. They were having fun, but it was small time for them because they had already run on like all the big stuff. But Lorelai, we couldn't get her off. She rode like 3 times with me, a couple times with Dad, like you see here. She just would not let go. So finally, we got her into something bigger. We walked on over to Big Daddy Falls, and it's nice because it's one of the ones that everyone could ride in. And she, golly, once we got her onto one thing, she just would not get off. Like, she is such a water baby. She didn't want to get out. But Big Daddy Falls was really great because even little ones like her could ride with the whole family. Being able to do things like this with my family is exactly why traveling is such a big deal. I loved it when I was young, but now I get to share experiences with my kids. As much as we can ride certain things as a family all day, we really wanted to be able to show the older kids something, bigger thrills for them. So we took turns, and this was my chance to go off with Aaron for a little bit and do a couple things that was just us. They are sticklers for quick queue, so if you buy a pass, great, it's awesome, especially, going in the summer, it can be really hot and it can take a long time to get up there, and there's a lot of shade at Busch Gardens, both parks, but still, it's hot. So if you can afford it and you want to do it, go for it. But if you try to sneak up like this young lady did before us, they will snag you and send you back. Moments like these, I will cherish forever, even if it's me fumbling and falling over because I didn't hold on to the straps very well. But honestly, the joy on my kids' face, like this here, just can't replace it. Just wait for it. Look at her. All right, so all in all, the food, if I'm honest and short and sweet about it, it sucks. It really sucks, and it's highly overpriced. For me and Luke to go when we did just our trip to Busch Gardens where the thrill attractions are, it was $50, and it was just, honestly, it was gross. I hated it, and I was so upset because I'm like, oh my gosh, that's $50, and the food was like bad, like really bad. We did invest in one of those refillable containers though, and I really do like that. I like that because you have a fun container to take home. You can use it for all kinds of things, but you bring it back and it's $1 refills. The day that you buy it, it's free refills, but then you bring it back throughout the rest of the year and it's only $1. And if you're a member, then you get a certain percentage off and it's under $1. So that was actually a big deal. But yeah, food wise, man, I recommend that you bring something with you and you eat it like literally in your car before you walk into the park. It's that bad. I recommend that. You eat it right before you go into the park. That way you can hang out and you can have fun for like 4 or 5 hours, and then maybe get yourself a snack where you can get like a hot dog and some fries or something, maybe some fruit and a salad, things that you don't have a hope for. And you expect them to be, it's a salad, or it's a hot dog. And you have that snack kind of thing before you leave and go have dinner somewhere else. That's just my recommendation. But after lunch, we decided to come over here and check out the drop slide and the steep slide and cutback and the lazy river, because there's all this stuff over on the other side of the park. There's also a big wave pool, and there were 2 other really good size, pretty similar to what I showed earlier for the younger kids sections, and I'm bummed that I didn't get footage of that. Unfortunately, as you see later on, we did have to leave the park earlier than we thought we would have to because there was lightning present. So obviously you can't be in the water with lightning. It just doesn't work. Hey, I'm not even gonna lie. The reason why I kept this like silly underwater spot right here is just because I love looking at her little hands and her little arms under the water and just pointing at the different things, and she was having so much fun. Honestly, all the kids had such a blast, and I just can't say enough how much I love being able to do things with like this with my kids. It's just these moments, they'll remember these things. They will later in life, I hope, cherish them and look at them and be like, "Oh my gosh, we used to take these fun trips and do fun things." And that's the whole goal. And GoPro fail. Oh well, what are you going to do? Unfortunately, the rest of the day ended up being thunder and lightning, and therefore the park was shut down because, water and lightning don't mix. So I was able to get some cool shots like this, and we all would have played in the water with the rain because it was so much fun and it wasn't raining super hard. It was really cool looking. But yes, with lightning, no bueno, can't do it. So we decided to pack up and head out. We had a pretty good time. We really liked the cabana. Unfortunately, the food just sucks. It really does. And it's like that at both parts of Busch Gardens. So, food for thought. If you can avoid it, don't eat there. Food complaining aside, we really did have a great time, and we're annual pass members, so we obviously like it enough to invest that into these parks, and we go back time and time again because we love sharing these moments and laughing with our kids so much. Cheers! Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, give it a little thumbs up, and please consider subscribing.